welcome back to my channel. After a few months, well, I wouldn't say months, after a few weeks, quite a few weeks of no releases, or very few releases, we have finally reached a point in which 3 albums I would like to listen to were released in the same day. Because of course they were. Because of course I am to cover 3 albums in the same day. It's impossible, I have other demands. But I decided to start with an artist we have already listened to in this channel, which is RAYE. RAYE is an artist I have followed quite closely, I would say, since around 2018, 2019, when she used to be played at the radio, not as a solo artist, but as a featured artist in mostly EDM music. We were here to listen to My 21st Century Blues when it dropped 4 years ago? No, it wasn't 5 years ago. Actually, I think it was 3 years ago. She dropped it in the beginning of 2023, right? I don't know. I have a reaction to it in my channel. I'll link it in the description below. And I think the only song here I heard was Where Is My Husband? Because who hasn't heard it? I know she dropped another song, maybe another 2 songs before the album released. I didn't listen to them. I wanted to listen to the album. So that's what I'm doing here right now. So it's a long album, 17 tracks, 1 hour and 13 minutes. So we're going to be here for a while. This music may contain Hope, track number 1, intro, Girl Under the Grey Cloud. Which is very much
Allow
the
me to
cover.
set the scene.
Our story begins at 2:27 a.m. on a rainy night in Paris.
Alright.
Cue the thunder. Autumn leaves blanket the concrete, the sky is dark. A woman in her late 20s walks from a bar to her hotel. She has no umbrella, she is 7 Negronis deep, and she nurses a hole she is desperately trying to fill. Her eyebrows were plucked, she wore fake eyelashes and a red dress, yet no one at the bar would notice her efforts. Though disappointed, she is no stranger to rejection. She has weathered many storms that she herself has become the girl under the grey cloud. As she was walking alone in the rain, chin to her chest, arms wrapped around her waist, a perfect storm was brewing. This night in November would prove to be the catalyst, the culmination, the perfect recipe for the girl under the grey cloud must finally make way for the rain. Ingredients as follows: her loneliness, the vermouth, the scratching of the zip on the left hem of her dress, the echo of a belittling assessment she had received from a man earlier that day, and a voice note from her grandma that would say,
"Call me, please, please. We need to pray."
Oh, oh, oh. Baby, are we getting a narrative? Are we getting a narrative? I had to stop, but I'm coming back to listen to the ending to see if it connects with the second song.
that would say,
Call me, please, please. We need to pray.
There's a thin grey veil over her horizon. The wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome it.
500 steps left to make Paris. Drunk and alone with a phantom of a past love lingers in the cracks of the cobblestones that I march on, and it haunts me and it taunts me. And suddenly in the reflection of a Chanel boutique window, I can see the old me and I hate her. I feel syrups like crying. It's funny, some people say I remind them of Amy. Some spit through their keyboards, I'll never amount. And the evil and insults, the arrows from your tongue is the same devils you tortured her with. And when this wicked world wants to whisper, you can know, you won't be, you will know. So go home and shut up and go sleep. This is a song to remind me, since I'm evening one.
horizon. The wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome it.
500 steps back and I was doing so well.
All of my life, I'm not okay right now, but I'll get there somehow.
Crazy for this. He's crazy for this. Did I hear a triangle? Did I hear a triangle? Are we seriously doing this right now? Let me come back. I do hear a triangle.
There's a thin grey veil over her horizon, and it is the wall between hope and despair. She exists behind it. She will overcome.
Oh boy. Oh wow, what a way to open an album. What a way to open an album, Miss Ray. This is fantastic. This is like, it's like she took her Roy Albert Hall concert and decided to make music out of it. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Mind you, it wasn't that long ago when she went on Graham Norton and said that the album wasn't even ready. I mean, the album there wasn't even an album. She had Where's My Husband? Where's My Husband became a hit, and then she realized, oh, I need to put out an album. This doesn't sound like a decision that was taken, I don't know what, 7 months ago? 6 months ago? This sounds well crafted. So either she was trying to play with us a little bit, say that there was no album when in fact she was already working on an album, or this woman worked her ass off in the past 6-7 months to make this, because this sounds polished, this sounds well done, this sounds cohesive, this sounds way too grand to have been made in 6-7 months. All right. Track number 3, Beware the South London, Jesus Christ, the South London Lover Boy. Lover boy, come on and love me.
Deep in the heart of the South London concrete jungle, there lives a strange creature.
Okay. This narrator is doing things. I'm so curious.
The South London lover boy.
Girls, stay safe out there. Yes, you stay prepared. South London lover boy.
Come on.
It's so scary.
He'll line back to your doorstep, spliff hanging off his lips. He'll grab your arse and squeeze it before he leaves his bucket. He's just so charismatic, and he talks as if he's doing road. And he says, I'm too toxic for you, darling, but when we kiss, it feels like home.
Beware, South London lover boy. Then nowhere to our heart, just your pillow to rest his head. Girls, stay safe out there. Best you stay prepared. He's a South London lover boy. Beware, so aimless, it's so dangerous.
There's another side to this story. There's a mean kind of beast police are lurking. And it hunts these streets and then they call you by a whistle. If you find a pretty woman, break your name. Take care not to antagonize it. That don't offend its fear. In your house, in your car, walking home from work after dark. I need you to repeat after me. Stay wary, girls. It's scary out there. Sing, girls, stay safe out there. Sing, girls, stay safe. Best to stay
Come on.
prepared. Sing,
Yeah.
stay safe out there. Sing, stay safe out there. It's best to stay prepared. She needs it. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Best to stay prepared. Get safe out there. Best to stay prepared. That boy is a South London lover. Boy, yeah.
There's 5 seconds. Okay, nothing happened in the 5 seconds. But, I mean... This is fantastic, really. When I heard Where Is My Husband, I thought, this is good, but this is a tricky genre to work with. Because you need, to work with that sound, you need a certain artistic quality that not many artists nowadays have, because to explore that genre is complicated. Exploring that genre is complicated. I tend to find horns one of the most tricky elements, because at the same time that I love horns, it's very easy for me to hear a song that's, primarily built on horns that ends up getting boring really quickly, because I tend to find, because horns are an element that stands out. They don't blend in well with other instruments, they stand out. They are usually the thing people remember about certain songs. For example, Get Right Before the Night. Well, that's Get Right by Jennifer Lopez. I like that song. I cannot listen to it very long. I listen to it, I have it in my playlist for like 7 days, I listen to it, and I have to take out because it gets really boring really quickly. And it's very early to say if that's going to be the case with RAYE, of course, but I have listened to Where Is My Husband for the past, again, 6-7 months. I don't know when exactly the song dropped. And I haven't had that problem so far. I haven't had that problem with most of, for example, Back to Basics by Christina Aguilera, which is an album that relies very heavily on horns because it's an album that emulates a time period in which horns were very, very prominent in music. I don't see myself in the next, at the very least, again, the next 6 or 7 months, getting bored of Beware the South London Lover Boy. Very well crafted song. Once again, really makes me question what she said on Graham Norton about there not being an album. I think there was an album. I think she was just trying to play with us. Track number 4, a title I am very much intrigued about, The What's Up Shakespeare.
Once upon a time there was a girl and there was a serpent. Oh, and her name was Eve. And she took a bite from the apple. And the story ain't this dissimilar. Many, 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 many moons later, she'd be deceived by a very own traitor. And he wouldn't even my type on paper. So sweet poetry he would write. If he did, done it, a modern day tragedy, I call it. It's a true story. Oh, how he romance. On me, on me, on me. He WhatsApp. Call me with a wherefore art thou true love? He strikes again. Oh, he's a cursed kisser. He romance. On me, on me, on me. Romeo, no. I was a fool to love you then. Juliet must run. Juliet must vanish. Cut him off savage, he must be banished. What's up, Shakespeare killer? I was still breathing, baby, just barely. Grandma had to bring her Bible. Sister wanna hunt him down, but only Jesus can save him now. Like Lazarus, I did right. Miracle she could survive. Lost accent in the dead of the night when the light in her eyes left with him. Hostess earrings, go get him. Oh, our mother was dead more to go. Though I'd like to clarify, no one did die in the story, but I didn't side when I found out I was one of 7 of the leading ladies, starring in the new romantic thriller. Ooh, he's a cursive kisser. He puts up on me. Wherefore, art thou true love? Hollywood romance. Where once I lived in the palm of his hand. And at the time, how could I understand? Why now I ask you to forward this message or face 7 months sadness? You better run. Stick it to the man. You better run while you can. Fat you's outside. Must learn the art of airtime. You never must reply. You must take the chance of this big Prince Charming, aka the once of Shakespeare.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Once again, I'm flabbergasted by the production in this album so far. This is it's so cinematic. Everything sounds like it would be a song in 007. It all sounds like a 007 original song. It sounds like she's campaigning to get the next James Bond theme song. And I mean, honestly, she may very well get it, because this is very, very, very cinematic, the way she's managed to create an atmosphere, not just with the narration, you know, the voiceover narration that she conduces, this sort of omniscient, who's, I'm not sure if it's heterodiegetic or intradiegetic narrator that she has here, that's a part of the song, but also, well, it always a part of the song, because it is always a part of the narrative, but I'm not sure if she is there or if she isn't. She's presenting the characters. I love what she did with the lyrics of the song as well, this What's Up Shakespeare. She started with the Bible and finished with Shakespeare, and I think this is fantastic, because something my North American literature professor used to say, still does, by the way, he's not dead. He said that there are 3 sources to 99% of Western narratives: the Bible, Greek tragedy and comedy, and Shakespeare. 99% of modern, contemporary, romantic, post 1500s basically, narratives have one of these 3 sources: the Bible, Shakespeare, or Greek comedy and tragedy, especially Greek tragedy. I didn't see the Greek tragedy in here. Maybe it was here, not quite sure. But I think it's fascinating how she manages to put Shakespeare and the Bible in the same place and create her own version, and not create her own version, but understand what's happened to her, understand the situation that she has been put through inside a biblical and Shakespearean context, because these are the 2 of the 3 main sources, according once again to my North American literature professor, whom I love, by the way. I think is one of the, you know, the most brilliant mind I've ever had classes with in my entire life, that shape modern day poetics, so to speak. Very incredible take. Track number 5, Winter Woman.
To me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. Only so much the heart can take. I thought he had plans to love me, but it seems I made a grave mistake. Watching them from far away. He wrapped his arms, I died to live inside her on a perfect little goes on, life goes on. She gets her money, then attack. See home, she home alone, hurts alone.
Wow. Come on. Like, she changed the rhythm between the first and the second verse. Damn.
Is blue, dress is red, your text is green and left on red, yeah, just like roses. Finest are blue, red is a bitch. I have a feeling you'll be meeting her soon. Picture me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. I know I won't walking away. Her hair will dance in the wind. She'll be the girl you wish you had. Give me a night to cry my heart out and a day to rebrand. As I remind myself I am the girl I think that I am. She keep it pushing, sadness, depression. She hides her scars under suppressors. In crimson dresses, no more paragraph concretions. She learned her lessons. An Arctic breeze.
She changed it again. She increased the number of syllables in the same line. My God, this woman.
From the west, you cousin.
Make her name a word you won't forget. Until then.
Goes on.
Winter by Vivaldi. Come on. Come on.
Life goes on.
She has enough to make her name a word you won't forget.
To me, I am a silhouette. I am a sob story standing in the rain in a summer dress. Only so much the heart can take. I go here.
Life goes on. She gets her money, then her life goes on.
I think this is the first time in the album that I feel like she kind of bit more than she could chew. She went many different places here. There was a bit of the classical sound that we got in other songs in the album. Straight interpolation of Vivaldi's Winter. Fantastic use of it, by the way. I love what she did, each verse a little different than the other one. But this kind of messed with the inner cohesion of the song. I didn't like the added vocal effects that made her sound like a child. Wasn't a fan of it at all. At the beginning of the song, it was very sonically reminiscent of some of the sounds she pursued in My 21st Century Blues. But she didn't commit to those, and she switched to the more classical sound and then to sort of a mix of them in the ending. So I feel like this was a little bit scattered around, a bit muddled for me. My personal taste, of course. So I think that there was a lot that she was trying to achieve with it, and I think she only partly achieved some of these things and never quite achieved all of it. I do think that she kind of bit more than she could chew here. So yeah, I would have probably split this into two songs or created like, those songs that have slash slash and then another song like Hard Feeling slash Loveless, or the final song in Kaliuchis's Orquídeas album. This feels like two songs in one without my chair, for fuck's sake. Without the acknowledgement that it is in fact two songs in one. It's this pretension of trying to make these two songs into one song that I think kind of, takes away a lot of its impact for me. Track number 6, Clack Symphony, featuring Hans Zimmer. The Hans Zimmer. All right. Very curious.
Did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yet I can't conquer leaving this house. I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Fiends for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the outgoing tonight. Send a call out, calling all my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And this sound reminds me that it's going to be alright. I never could have guessed Yes, I started my morning in tears. Got a great waterproof mascara I can recommend. I should try my luck in Hollywood and find some auditions, because the way I fake this smile could pay the mortgage and the rent. Climbing to my lonely throne before my TV. I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me we don't settle for depression on a Friday night. I need a pep talk, I need a hug, I need a dance floor. I've got one little life, I need to get out the house more and really start living it. Heavy as a bud. Though this season of her life had been cold, lonely, and tough, though she slipped back into a darkness she had hoped by now to have overcome, she had learned a beautiful lesson as she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house. That maybe everything was going to be alright. And even if only for a moment, everything is going to be alright. Yeah, it's going to be alright. Going to be alright. And the cooler, calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, Symphony, I love the sound of it. About to burn.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna need to listen to it again more focusedly. Like, not inside the album, by itself. Read the lyrics. I see here there's a video. Watch the video with headphones, trying to appreciate the different things. Because I definitely think that something was built here. There was something interesting here going on. I didn't capture it though. But RAYE is a fantastic artist. Hans Zimmer is a fantastic artist. So I am sure there is something here. I need to listen to it again. I need to watch the video. I need to pay more attention to it. I need a close reading of the lyrics. So yeah, track number 7, I Know You're Hurting.
I can see you standing on the edge. Your legs step on the ledge of life's afflictions. I know you're a master of disguise. You are. Underneath that soft and gentle smile you put on this morning, you give when you have little left to give. You ballroom dance with hollow, how are you? How are you? How are you? Your body aches from marching up your mountains.
Woo!
You always find some kind words for a stranger. I wish that you could find some for yourself. You claw yourself apart in private moments, and over bruises you put plasters on. When life is dead, lurking, and close your eyes and let this music get to work. If you're listening to this, I need you to hear me now. Don't you give up on your life. Stay with me now. Be okay.
Beautiful song. I got kind of a self-confessional vibe from it. I think I think it's very very easily read as her trying to reach out for a friend. But I don't know, after, the ending of Clack Symphony and taking into consideration some of the situations she's been in her life, I think there's something more confessional about this. I think that this is more about her trying to reach out for herself and trying to find love within herself, trying to find solace within herself, trying to come to terms with herself, really. Because that's something I always say, you're going to be with you until the end of your life. There is only one person you're guaranteed to be with for the rest of your life, and that's yourself. If you don't accept yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't at least come to terms with yourself, that's going to be a very hard life, because you'll be there for you until you die. No matter which way you die. You could kill yourself. You're still going to be with yourself until the end. So I definitely think that there is something more towards this direction with I Know You're Hurting, and also Clack Symphony. But again, I would need to listen to Clack Symphony, especially again, to kind of get, inside the song, have a close reading of the lyrics, try to maybe see if there are some... it's been a while since I last listened to 21st Century Blues, my 21st Century Blues, in full, as an album, to see if there are any references between that song, these two songs and the themes that she was presenting in my 21st Century Blues. I think escapism probably comes to mind, because that's a song about struggling with yourself, against yourself even. So I definitely think that this is more like that. And I think it works inside this album because the album has a narrator who is kind of autodiegetic in a sense, because it is her own voice narrating, remember the intro. Let me set the scene. A girl in their late 20s, drunk, going out of a bar in Paris, late November, things like that. So, you kind of get the feeling that this is she talking about herself, or at least talking about a girl who is her in a way. Either, she's looking at it from a certain distance, but it's still herself. It's basically a narrator in the first person, not a diegetic narrator. Very fun, it's these kind of details that I think I would need to listen to the entire album again, and to the songs paying more close attention to them, because I think that there's a lot that she's putting out here that is impossible to get in just one single listen, especially this being my first time listening to it. And I think there could be, a sort of transmedia quality about it as well with the music videos. I did not watch the video for Where's My Husband, and I definitely did not watch the video for Clack Symphony. So, there's a lot to unpack here, a lot more than could be unpacked in just one single, time listening to it. Track number 8, we're basically halfway through the album, Lifeboat.
2 hours of rest. Never give up. Never give up. Never.
Not giving up. yeah, I'm not giving up, yeah. Don't know how I'll get there, I'm not giving up, yeah, I'm not giving up, yeah, I'm not giving up, yeah. Say it, I'm not giving up yet.
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 He sees it.
I'm not giving up yet.
Keep it on golf.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Giving up, yeah. I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
Giving up, no, I'm not giving up, yeah. I'm not giving up.
Interesting. Very different sound from what has pursued, throughout the album so far.
I'm not giving up yet.
Many people have pains in their lives.
You might not believe it, but I need you to speak it.
Never give up.
Say it in the air.
I said I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet.
He sees
I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
this life, baby.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
But I'm not giving up yet.
I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet.
And up and above, I need you to send me a lifeboat.
Interesting song. Like I said, very different sonically from everything else she was doing in this album. This is a pop song as pop can be, very Robin-esque. Lyrically, not much happens. It's quite repetitive. What she does instead is she doesn't bet on a lyrical difference, she bets on a vocal difference. So there are a lot of different people throughout the song. She acts more as a... This is a collage, and she acts more like the artist in the sense that she puts all those pieces together rather than, her being the author of such pieces. An interesting reflection on the role of an artist inside music, I say. A different way of making music, a different way of composing and coming together with a song. I appreciate it for that. But as a song, lyrically speaking, vocally speaking, sonically speaking, didn't do much for me. Track number 9, I Hate the Way I Look Today. Good gracious.
This song is called I Hate the Way I Look Today.
Yep.
I hate the way I look today. I hate the way I look today. I hate
Oh.
the way I look today.
Oh.
No, it seems so sad to say, but today it's true, and it was such a shame that I looked into the mirror and I cried.
Whoa. Yeah.
I do detest my wicked mind. I must admit I'm so unkind to myself. I'll be so mean. Man, if only I was pretty, I'm okay to be lonely. If I'm lonely and skinny, I have such silly self-loathing thoughts, it seems. No, because some girls are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Today, it's not giving beautiful, it's giving train wreck, it's giving unfortunate. See, I hate the way my arms do this, I hate the way my legs do that, but I realize my destructive state of mind. I have to laugh at it and learn to work with it and accept what I've been given. So maybe I should have a shower and wash my face and give it a try. Okay, boys. Okay, boys.
Whoa.
If you hate the way you look tonight,
Yes. Please, more. Come on.
Just pay to rearrange this. Why can't that girl's face and mine trade places? My look so plain, my look so basic. I wonder why I'm so miserable with all my ends and disgraces. Self-love,
I'd wager it comes from within. I have a feeling, I have a slight feeling that the reason why you think you're so miserable comes from within rather than outside.
a little more positive this time, please. Words of affirmation must repeat till I believe it. I must let
Yes!
words in. I
Oh,
must
the bass.
try
Oh.
to believe it. If
Oh.
someone will
Oh.
accept me, then I must plug it and delete it. I must try to like me, must try to find myself. She like the way she looks tonight. She'll try somehow to like the way she looks tonight. Though it isn't simple as it sounds, but when self-love lets you down, you must never sigh and fret. Get a grip, that's what I said. You must change the way you talk to yourself.
Come on. Yes.
The way I look tonight. Beautiful. I think we got it, guys. Right, everyone have a cup of tea now.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Showstop. No notes. The best song in the album. It's going to be hard for her to top this one. Fantastic. Pure live instrumentation. I love the way it started. Love the way it ending from beginning to end. There's not a single thing I would change in this song. There's not a single thing she could have done differently. This is the sound I hope to hear more from her. This is the energy. This is the I want her back to basics. I want RAYE to deliver us her back to basics. I love the orchestral thing she's doing, but there's just something so rich, so layered, so potent about this sound and about the way she sings it and about the energy she imprints in the music. I was a little down from the last few songs. Now I'm all up again. Now I'm excited again. You know what? I am actually turned on now. This is something that comes from within and that goes to other people's insides as well. I feel it up here. I feel it rising. Whew, it's energetic. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We will be seeing this song at my year-end list. It's not even a question. This will be in my year-end list. I don't think she's going to top this one. I mean, it's only, there's still 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's still 8 songs in the album. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Track number 10, Goodbye Henry. Featuring All Reem.
This is a sad song, though it feels happy. It is not happy at all. In fact, it makes me so sad to sing this song. But I must sing it for
I love the sort of metafictional quality she has to this. She's always referring to the songs as songs, so you're always very much aware that this is an album. You're always very much aware that there's a certain degree of fictionality to it. last song she said, this is a song called I Hate the Way I Look Today. And the intro was entirely metafictional, you know, it was her commenting on the fictional album quality of the album. Here she's saying, this is a sad song. Well, actually not really a sad song, you know. She's always referring to the songs as songs, and I think that's very interesting. It adds another layer of depth to the album. Very, very interesting use of metafiction. We don't get a lot of that in pop music.
This song is called,
or at least not to the extent that we are getting in this album.
By Henry, and I wrote it about a boy, a very lovely boy, and his name isn't even Henry, but I'm just trying to be respectful. We don't talk.
See, this is a narrator speaking. This is the 2026 equivalent of Getty not writing the full city names, just the first letter and then a bunch of asterisks in The Sufferings of Young Werther. You know, this is the modern day equivalent of that. She's basically admitting that her narrative isn't reliable. This isn't even the name of the person. I'm just using another name because I'm trying to respect their original identity. So she's establishing a link between fiction and reality while acknowledging that she sits in fictionality, talking about reality, but there is this level of fictionality that she is acknowledging exists, and she's actively pursuing it in her song. This kind of three-dimensional dimension in her music that I think is very interesting. This album has been very effectively going after it, and like I said, it's not something we get a lot in music, especially pop music nowadays.
Be next door, wouldn't even know. In another life we could have made it, but in this one we let go. And I remember last time I seen him, it was a devil. Only love and happiness, and I'm swallowing tears.
Wow.
As I'm watching you drive away through my window, I don't want you to go. How could I, baby? I do hope you'll try your best and you'll drink a little less. Let's pretend, Henry, maybe one day we could try again. Don't forget me or regret me. I tell him goodbye, Henry. I told you this was a sad song. I did try to warn you, in case you relate, in case your sorry heart is also breaking, in case you're driving to work and every bloody left turn you take just so happens to be down memory lane, and it's that pain, the aching kind. And oh, how could I, baby? Oh, I do hope you'll try.
Beautiful.
And you'll drink.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Who knows, Henry? Maybe one day we could try again. Don't forget me or regret me. I tell him goodbye, Henry. I told you this was a sad song.
Time will have to heal it. The price is up above. Sometimes in life we have to say goodbye. Tears falling from our eyes.
I pray it won't hurt like it does. Tonight is ours, Shimoni love. Happiness. Swallowing tears.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go. How could I, baby? Oh, you try your best and you drink a little less. Oh, maybe one day we could try again. Don't forget me. Oh, regret me. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Love, 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 love.
Feeling better now. And I will be loved. Still in love, still in love, still in love.
Don't forget,
My, my, my.
Damn, come
I guess
on.
sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes love sticks around, and sometimes love hits the road.
Yeah.
And as I watch Henry drive out of my life, I warned you, dear listener, didn't I?
When I song, drop it here.
Brooksy can't sing.
I love this. I am mesmerized by what she managed to create with this song, with all the layers she was able to create, with all this, this degree of fictionality that she's very much aware of, with her positioning herself as more of a narrator, more of a storyteller than a singer, but also being aware once again that her being a storyteller and her being a singer are connected. So she's not just commanding what the story is going to be like. She's not just saying, hey, this is the story. She's also saying, this is the music. This is where you drop it. This is what you do. This is when you call another artist. She's like a puppeteer. She's just, overseeing the entire thing. And she is pulling her strings and making it all come together. This is sort of the work that I think was kind of hinted at with Lifeboat, but that here this entire apparatus is laid bare, and I think it's beautiful to see this structure, the inner workings of a song laid bare like this. I think it's fantastic. I think it was very, very well done. A very interesting product, and as far as the lyrics go, I think she made a terrific job convening all of the things she was trying to convey, and I'm just. It even lacks words for me because this was very, very, very well constructed. Track number 11, Nightingale Lane.
This is a song about the greatest heartbreak I've ever known. The song
Okay.
is called Nightingale Lane.
Right.
On the street in the South London suburbs, where my first love kissed me goodbye. His lips were thin and beer stained and tear stained. Was a pain that made me colder now. After the oceans I cried, I made of steel. I'm capable of loving someone the way I loved you. It was right there, early June, next door, Park Avenue. On Nightingale Lane, standing in the rain, I watched him walk away. Yeah, took me long all years to get over you. It was an aching I refused to feel again. And looking back now, we never were quite right for each other, baby. But at the absence of passion in my life, I remember how alive love once was. And I sigh when I drive down this road. I reminisce. I drive slow right here in this ghost town. Right here on this ground is where someone once loved me. And someday someone will.
Okay. Very grand. Once again, we're back to the orchestral. This borders operatic at some moments. We're back to, the grand songs. I'm not against them. I'm not against them at all. I do prefer it when she goes a little more intimate, but I am not against the grand songs, especially when they're as well done as Nightingale Lane is. So, okay, track number 12, Skin and Bones.
Just skin and bones, and heart, two eyes, and a liver, and a nose, and no brain. He's insane. He thinks he can make love without having to love me.
Whoa!
Excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. Well, he suggested skip it dinner, my place for dessert. It's on the floor now, bar is on the floor now. What, wow, West for a single
Whoa!
woman I could confide.
Hey!
Skin and bones,
And and a lamb, and a heart. Yeah!
and a liver, and a nose, and no brain. He's insane, 'cause he thinks he can make love without having to love me.
Yeah.
Hello, sweetie. Would you like exclusive text proposal? Or your voice so pretty? Wow, West for a single woman I could confide. Only one is that skin
And bone, and a limb, and a heart, and a tongue, and a liver, and a nose, and no brain. Wow! That chorus is so good. And bone, and I know.
I know I said I hate the way I look today wouldn't be topped, and I don't necessarily think this tops I hate the way I look today, but this is like top 3 in the album, definitely. I love the chorus. I love the chorus in this one. The echo, skin and bones, perfect. Like I said, I do wish the album was a bit more on this side than on the grand orchestral side. I think she does grand orchestral very good, but this just has soul. That's the exact word that should be used. This has soul, which I love, absolutely love, and not many artists are doing nowadays. Very few, if any, in fact, are doing it nowadays. In contemporary pop music, even less so. I don't think anybody's doing this anymore. Yeah, no one. Not that I can think of, no one. Track number 13, the song everybody knows. As far as I'm aware, the song everybody loves. Never seen anyone saying bad shit about it. Where is my husband?
What the hell am I happening? What's it again so long to find you? What? Getting down with another. Tell me the same minute. We can see him tell him. My face. What's it again so long to find you? Getting down with another. Tell him what the grandma said it. What my brother said it.
Your husband is coming.
I kind of thought the image of the grandma would be more prominent after she evoked her in the first in the intro, And I knew the grandma was featured in Where's My Husband, so I thought, the narrative would kind of go in a more familiar way, with different members of the family. I know one of the songs here features her grandpa, right? Yeah, the next one is featuring Granddad Michael, whom I'm assuming is her actual granddad and not just, a stage name. But I thought she would be more prominent, but not complaining, just something that I imagine would happen based on the very
intro of the album. Double like a double like a ring, double like a diamond ring, double wedding finger, double like a big and tiny.
Great question, by the way. Track number 14, Fields, featuring Granddad Michael.
It's been a long time since we talked. Call me back when you're free. I left in my voice, man, that
Dear Grandad,
Whoa.
it's been so many months that I haven't called. Seems there's always something more important on my to-do list. All that I'm missing, chasing everything I lack, Grandad. It seems I dwell on what I don't have instead of what I do. And it's weird that I wear lipstick and put a kiss on the back of my hand, so I can see what my love looks like when I'm alone. But how are you, Grandad? Do you get lonely too, Grandad? Cause right now I could use a call home. Fall into a stream. Your fears of golden and green. Grandad.
Hello, Rachel. It seems to have been a while since we've actually spoken. There's not a day passes by when I don't think of you. You ask me if I ever get lonely, but you can feel lonely in a crowded room.
Spoken like a true poet. Grandad is a granddad. So long as God gives me life, I will practice your song and I will give it my best try. You
Beautiful.
see, I just wanna be free. Free of every single care. In a field of golden and red. And every bird that waits on me will fall away like a soft rain. Fall into a stream. In fields of golden and green. Fields of golden and free.
For music is medicine, she cried from her soul. As she set sail with her tent for a tour of the world. I'll never forget, my love. You'll always be Granddad's little girl.
Whoa, wait a second. Wait a moment. Fields is a beautiful song. It's interesting because I just said, I thought the album would be a little more familiar, given the presence of her grandma in the intro already. But it is, actually. It's not would be, it is. And I think that songs like Lifeboat or I Know You're Hurting, they also expand the concept of family a little bit, in the sense that family isn't just your blood, and even if it is, you are part of your family. Once again, you're going to be with yourself until the day you die. So, it's understanding this safety net around you that's made up not just of your family, your grandparent, your parents, your sisters, your siblings, uncle, auntie, and everything like that, but also yourself and your friends, your chosen family, not by choice. That friends are often referred to as chosen family. It's still a family, only you chose them. And that's why I think it's very interesting that a song like I Know You're Hurting is ambiguous. I have a feeling that she wrote that for herself, but the lyrics don't seem to indicate this about being herself. They indicate this about being someone else, likely a friend. So yeah, it is a family album in a way, and I think it all ties very well with the title of it, right? This music may contain hope, as well as the the album cover. You know, she's standing on a field. It's a cloudy day. The clouds are dark gray to black. It's not a pretty day. And then she opens a window in the sky and it says, "This music may contain hope." Music as a getaway. Music as the light at the end of the tunnel. Music as the silver lining on the clouds. You know, music as a possible, not a definitive. That's why it's may contain and not contains. A possible getaway from all the situations. Music is a way to connect with her family through songs like Fields, Where Is My Husband, the intro. Music as a way to connect with yourself, as in I know you're hurting, or to connect with friends, as in, once again, I know you're hurting. Music to connect with people in general, as is the case of Lifeboat. And while my commentary does seem very final, we still have 3 songs. One of them is the next one we're listening to, which is Joy, featuring Aima and Absolutely. But I really did want to comment on that before we hit the end. Because one, I felt it was fitting into, lest I should forget, because this oftentimes happens in my reactions. And I think it's a very important thing to comment. I think it's a vital part of my feelings towards the album. That's why I wanted to say this right now, even though it does feel very final. It isn't the end yet. We are now going to track number 15, Joy. Let me go from the top because I missed it.
Fun.
I declare and I decree, any chain that has been holding me, any evil tongue that whispers in these ears, I said I rebuke you. You must leave my life. You are not welcome here. Lose your grip and set me free. Heaven, hear me now. I want to be free of every pain and every fear. The sadness has a grip. I may cry through the night. I may cry through the night, but my joy comes in the morning. Joy.
Okay. I love that part.
Crying through the night, but joy comes in the morning. That's what the... Joy comes in the morning. Joy comes in the morning. That's in Fly Like a Bird by Mariah Carey, right? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. That's biblical. I don't know where it is. I have no idea what this is from. I went to Sunday school for 2 years. I did my first communion. I confessed once because it was a requirement to get to get my first communion. Then I got my first and to date only communion. And I haven't been to church since a wedding. So a wedding is not a mass. So the last time I went to a mass was my uncle's 1 month of passing mass, I think. So that was in November 2021. I don't know the Bible. So all of this to say, I don't know the Bible. I have a Bible at home. I would actually really like to read the Bible as a text. But I know this is biblical because this is what the pastor says in the bridge of Fly Like a Bird by Mariah Carey. My Christian references come mostly from music. So I know this is biblical. And it is not the first time she mentions the Bible in this album. Once again, see what my professor said. Most contemporary narratives derive from either the Bible or Greek mythology or Shakespeare. We got Shakespeare and we got the Bible here. Where's the Greek mythology, Miss Ray? Let's see, maybe. Maybe it's here somewhere and I just didn't notice. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Love that. Beautiful.
I've been using this adjective a lot, but I must say fantastic. If you can say what I had to say about this one already, let's go to the next one, second to last, track number 16, Happier Times Ahead. Happy day. Oh!
Somewhere on a Saturday morning, there's a girl in a window, watching people passing by as she clutches on her aching heart. Has left her alone in a land of the living. Ooh, she's cried 100 seas. No one understands. The only one who get it isn't here anymore to hold her hand. Oh, hand. Still, she must believe happier times ahead. Life is not fair. Life can be hard. But we only get one. Whatever may come. Find a little faith to hold on, my friend. There will be happier times again. Happier times are coming. Don't you give up. Just hold on. Happier times are coming, all right? The sun exists behind the clouds. It's right there. Just hold on to happier times, all right, darling?
Once again, lovely song. I have absolutely nothing against it. I like the lyrics, I like the sound of it, I like her vocal performance. A little more in that instrumental, smaller side of the album, which honestly has... Now that we're reaching the end, I have to say I prefer it when she's a bit more intimate and instrumental. Not that, orchestral music is obviously instrumental, but a bit more intimate, I would say, rather than the grand numbers. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with the grand numbers. I just think that for some reason, it works better when it's intimate. I don't know what to tell you. Next track, last track, fun. The end.
Serious? Love. Beautiful with the choir. Come on, Mary Poppins.
And I wanted to finish this album like this.
And come on. Come on, Disney.
And now I'd like to leave you with an unapologetically dramatic and powerful. This last metaphorical summary for its life's guarantee that we're all going to die.
True.
Come rain or come storms, we got one little life. The sun has promised to shine all 4 beautiful seasons, even if we can't see it. Hope must always exist, is just above the clouds to conclude. There and so it grows. There's a sage on a tin of the winds that make a day know. If you didn't find it, then my time advice, I must keep it like that. If hope didn't find you, my friend, we are Thank you for listening. Until next time, lots of love. Ray. Roll the credits. All right. Thank you to Grandma, Granddad Michael, my sisters Amma and Absolutely, my co-producers Mike Sabbath, Tom Richards, Chris Hill, Pete Clements, Jordan Riley, Tone Weld, Punctual, Hans Zimmer and his team at Bleeding Fingers, Hendrik Boenk, Russell Emanuel, and a special thank you to Al Green and Matthew Johnson, and Mr. Reverend Charlie Hodges. Thank you to Alex Robinson, my engineer, Tony Maserati, John Castelli, and Andrew Dudman on the mixing. Thank you to additional vocals Katie Hill, Patrice Copeland, and Layla Leon. Thank you to the band, Matt Brooks, Liv Thompson,
still
Daniela
rolling.
Bernard,
This is
Paul
crazy.
Murray, Joe Webb, Graham Blevins, Mike Cordone, Ivan Mailspin, Matthias Simmons, Dan Ellis, Orky Haas, Oscar Steeler, The String Players, Kirsty Mangan, Dan Oates, Matthew Ward, Paloma Deek, Sam Kennedy, Emma Owens, Rachel Lander, and Richard Phillips. The Big
And the music is
Band,
good.
Ed Richardson, George Hogg, Mike Davis, Tom Dennis, Tom Walsh, Ryan Quigley, Callum Owl, Nicole Thompson, Andy Wood, Trevor Myers, Howard McGill, Mike Lesage, Paul Booth, John Shanoy, and Jesse McGinty. The London Symphony Orchestra, John Mills, Claire Duckworth, Jeanette de Kuiper, Lauren Dixon, Maxine Kwok, William Melvin, Stefano Mangoli, Lauren Cannell, Harriet Rayfield, Olat
I
Ruiz,
wasn't
de
just-
Orde Huela, David Ballesteros, Sylvain Vasseur, and Grace Lee, Thomas Norris, Mia Vaisanen, Helena Bucky, Matthew Gardner, Nayoka Keatley, Alix Lagasse, Belinda McFarlane, Ivona Mushinska, Chilla Pulgani,
this
Paul
hard in the
Wilson,
back.
Helena Fag, Ivan Ringstadt, Gillian Haddo, Malcolm Johnson, Thomas Beard, Herman Clavier, Steve Doman, Julia O'Riordan,
I can't believe I'm
Sophia
listening to
Silva
the entire thing
Robert
just because I
Turner,
want to
Liz
hear
Varner,
the
Lord
orchestra.
Lodortek, Alistair Baden, Daniel Gardner, Amanda Truelove, Joanna Twaddle, Peter Riss Orchestra, Alan Umstead, Nick Spezia, Alan Mayerson, Charlie Paxton, Roman Soto. And finally, thank you to my team, who are literally my mum and my dad,
Aw.
Lucrezia, Scarlett Sharp, Alexandra Dyro, Mikey Robbins, Aaliyah Ochier, and Sibling, my team. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to this album. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's finally yours. It's finally out there. It's finally yours. All right. Just take care of it and listen to it again and again and share it with your friends. And just know that I really love making music and I want to do this for the rest of my life.
And it
thanks for
definitely
supporting
shows.
me. And thank you. I love you. I love you. This is the album. Oh, and thank you to my distribution, Human Resources, and Jay Irving. Shout out you guys who believed in me when literally no one else would take my first
You got a
album. So thank you
pencil.
for taking it and making a second one with me. I love you guys. I love you. The end.
I don't know what to say. From beginning to end, this album was a journey. I sort of gave my final thoughts right after Fields. I love what this album does. I love what she manages to create with it. I love this narrative that she very admittedly constructed. I love the meta commentary. I love the way she's aware of all that comes within the making of an album, and she creates music that is aware of the makings of an album and is aware of what is fiction, what is reality. It's just such a rich listening experience, but it's a listening experience that can't be the listening experience. I feel like this album it isn't one of those albums in which every time you listen to it, you get the same experience. This album was meant to be listened more than once. And again, I think she's very much aware. I'm sure she is aware of it, because in the ending of, in the beginning of, she says that this album, like I said, this album may contain hope. And if you don't find, I might suggest you to listen to it again, because it is there. I think I spotted it at some points, and I pointed that out, but I didn't spot all of it. So I am looking forward to listening to it again and try to spot it and try to find, try to unpeel this to get as close to the core as I can. It is definitely an interesting album for this sort of exercise, this sort of borderline academic investigation that I'm really, really, really a fan of. So yeah, that was it for today, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any other requests, please tell me. I'll be more than thrilled to react to them, as I always am. I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye!